going on, everybody? It's your boy, man. Back again with another TTMS Special 11. What is up, player? What's good? I know it's one of them days that, listen, the amount of shit that's been happening, it's been pissing me off. I don't know the homie Greg T is going to do a Darkman podcast today. So today, it's a double bonus for you guys. But guys, listen to me. First of all, let me know if my audio sounds good. I've got a lot of family members over today. Yeah, oracular. Oracular. Yeah, I've invaded this house now. What's going on, my homies, man? Listen, guys. Doom and gloom. But before we get into that, let me give a shout out to you guys in the chat, man. We got Bavary 19. We got Novaverse. Long live the Black Mamba. Louis Frag. Far Q. Cucumber. What's going on, my G? Shizno Elite. Jigaya J. Michi Poo. What is good, my G? What is up, man? Big Papi Mafango. Snooky Jackson. What is up, One Trick Pony? What's up, player, man? I hope you guys have been good. I hope your family is good as well. Hope you're enjoying yourself. It's a Flintstone one-man show. That's a good way to put it, bro. It's a Flintstone one-man show. Yeah, but guys, honestly, who else do we have in chat? Let me just scroll through on the phone. We are Don Sicario, Amal Kafaji talking that shit. Why so serious? What is up, my homies? Real non-stop talent as well, early on. Jagaya J, what's up, player? It's been a minute, player. It's been a minute, man. But Eid Mubarak, yeah, man. That's gonna be Saturday for me, so I'm still fasting. But guys, you know when I do a TTMS, and that, I always have the pony tears. But you know, because I'm fasting, I can't have the pony tears. I'll have them whenever the fast breaks in about an hour's time or so. Maurice Branch, what's going on, killer? What is up, man? Yeah, happy Eid to you guys. Whoever celebrating it tomorrow, happy Eid to you guys as well, man. But guys, honestly, doom and gloom. As soon as that Redfall news hit about the resolution, about the FPS, these dudes have been going crazy. Now, guys, I've said it many times. Many times. When it comes to the ponies, I expect them to talk that shit. That's the part of the console war. We talk that shit. They ain't gonna talk that shit. But this news came out last week. I believe it was Wednesday. But this shit is still going on. It is still going on till this day. Nine lads, what's up, player? J99, yeah, facts, bro. Listen. These doom and gloom bitches, like the homie Shizno Elite says. Guys, this is crazy. 1 week, and I'm talking about the ponies don't bother me. Ponies are stupid. They're gonna talk that shit. Honestly, I expect that. But these Xbox podcasters, the way they're going about it, the way they're still talking about it, we're gonna get into that. And the homie others just mentioned, I believe it was NYC Ghost were talking about it. Pony bots, I believe, or Livewise it was. Pony bots with the doom and gloom. Listen, 100% I will say this. Toolman, what's going on, killer? Hope you well. When it comes to criticizing your favorite platform, your favorite brand, your sports team, your favorite car, it could be your favorite director, criticism, it's good to criticize your favorite brand, your favorite sports team. There's nothing wrong with that. You talk about it, you say, listen, I'm disappointed. Like 100% everybody in the chat right now, are they disappointed that there's not 60 FPS launching day one? Of course they're disappointed. I'm disappointed in that. Would I like to see a small delay if they can get the 60 FPS in 4 or 5 weeks? Go for it. But the way these guys are going about it, the thing is the end of the world. As soon as this news hit, this shit was crazy, bro. And I couldn't believe it. But the thing I want to talk about is these podcasters. Because a lot of guys on Twitter, a lot of the homies have been getting some, I would say they're calling these podcasters out. I would say, The guys behind the microphone have been talking that shit to the guys in the chat, which I believe the chat is one of the most important things when it comes to your show. You talk about your thing, you talk about the issue, what's going on, but when you're going on a bashing streak, 7 days a week, 8 days a week, talking about get rid of Phil Spencer, talking about get rid of this person, Xbox is dead, it's game over. That's when the people, the homies in the chat, the Xbox fans, will be calling out the Xbox podcasters. Top notch, DA4568, what's going on, love? This is what Muchu Smiley, what is up? This is what I'm talking about. Does it surprise me that some of you homies some of you homies on Twitter talking that shit? On Twitter because these guys are going non-stop every day. Carl Weeb, what's going on, my G? Carl Weeb, you know what I'm talking about, player. Yeah, really got sniped in that. We'll talk about that as well. But I want to talk about something definite. Yeah, look, Jason Redman. Everybody's disappointed that there's no 60 FPS. There's no ifs or buts about that. But the way they're going over that, this is doom and gloom. This is game over. That's a bit too much now. Now, guys, listen to me. I want to talk about this. What's happening with the Xbox podcasters? Imagine me. For example, I'm on the microphone behind the camera. You guys are in the chat. You enjoy my content. You love my content. We don't always agree with everything. We may disagree on certain things. We may agree on certain things. Yeah, Mitchy Poo, I might live stream that shit. I'm off next week. I might live stream that shit on Downing Street, bro. We'll have a lot of fun on that. We'll talk that shit. But I'm behind the mic. If I talk about, look, 100%, I'm disappointed that there's no 60 FPS launching day one. Could they do with a delay? Well, I hope they can do it, but listen, if they're not gonna do it, and who am I? Who the fuck am I? And who the fuck are us guys in the chat to say to Redfall developers, Arcane Studios, that your game is unfinished? Your game is gonna be broken. As far as we know right now, we know right now is the game is coming 4K 30 at launch. That's what we know right now. This is what we know. 100%. These are facts. Now, the way these guys, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to bring this point up. I know what's going to happen. But I'll get to that point in a minute, guys. Let's talk about this. I'm a guy behind the microphone. If I have an opinion and you guys are talking that shit inside, you guys are disagreeing with me. You guys say, I'm disappointed, but Fonz, I disagree with you. The way you're taking this, the way you're talking about Redfall, you're blowing it out of proportion. Or the way you're blowing this out of proportion, guys, whoever's on the podcast, you're taking this out of, taking this to a different level, like it's doom and gloom, is game over. Then, I'm saying, when I say something, that is the truth, that is facts. But when you guys say something in the chat, your opinion is not valid. Your opinion does not hold any weight. That's where I have a problem. That's where I have a problem. If you don't listen, I have an opinion, and sometimes some things are facts. 100%. If you got something that is facts, you can't disagree with that. But when it comes to opinions, and I'm saying something, and then you guys are saying the same thing in the chat, no. My opinion is right. Your opinion, you're full of shit. That's what's happening right now. And that's why a lot of people are getting pissed off. And I see that. I'm talking about someone who got sniped. It's the homie Ray with the $2 and that. He goes, fuck Fonz. And you can't ban Ray here, bitch. Talk that shit. Fonz banned him. I understand Ray. That's understandable and that. And I don't have any issue with these guys. But I understand where this doom and gloom's coming, and some of you guys are having issues with some of the Xbox podcasters. Let me remove this. Listen, guys, I would never say, my homies, my WBG brothers will never say, DF45, this is why I do rocking with a chat, because I want to hear your opinion, and I can't wait. I really hope tomorrow, TTS with the homie Dirk Griggity, it's at 1 p.m. Eastern. This is why I do rocking with the chat, because your opinion matters. I want to hear it, because you may say something that might have went over my head. But DF45, you're 100% right. You were right on that. I didn't think about that. Now, I'm talking about these opinions. If I say something and then you guys will say something and then I don't disagree with you and then I start banning you, saying your opinion doesn't mean shit. Like, long live the black mamba in the chat. Yo, long live the black mamba. Your opinion doesn't mean shit. How does you've been following these guys? You've been watching these guys. These are some of your favorite content creators. You're gonna get upset. You saying my opinion doesn't mean shit, and I've been supporting you guys from early days, rocking with you guys from early days, and this is on Twitter as well. Rocking with you guys from early days. You're gonna feel some kind of way, and you're gonna go aggressive. You're gonna be talking that shit, and then you get banned. Your opinion doesn't mean shit. There's no weight to your opinion. What I say, because I'm on the microphone, because I'm on this motherfucking microphone, my opinion holds more weight than you guys in the chat. You see where I'm coming from, guys? I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand 100% where you guys are coming from. And especially with the doom and gloom what's been going on Twitter has been insane. Has been absolutely insane. Deploy 619 top notch. What's going on, bro? We got Dirt's Dirt's whitest son in the chat. A little bit, maybe you call. I can't even say that word, but it is what it is. But guys, you gotta understand. Since the 720p podcast, Sean, I remember 100%. Now, bro, listen. How can I put this? Now, I know I've seen some tweets. Let me just talk about this. DF4568, shout out to you, home girl. Sean, your podcasts are unique. You allow us to get things off our chest. Rocking with the chat does that for us. It's not always easy being an Xbox fan, but with these ponies and media targeting us. And on top of that, DF45, it does not help when the Xbox fans are talking that shit, siding with these ponies. Agent Smith, what's going on, player? Oracle, what's going on, G? Bavarian90. Smiley, what does up, player? Now, there's some tweets I've gone on, guys. If you're on Twitter, you see some people talking that shit. As a content creator, I talked about this. I'll bring in that kids move thing in a bit as well. As a content creator, if I put out a video like I did yesterday, I talked about this in this video I did yesterday. I said, if I say something and I upset you guys, and then all of a sudden I put a tweet out, I'm keeping it real. What I say on the microphone holds weight. Then I say, listen, I'm gonna be honest. This is what I talk about. What I believe in. It holds more weight than you guys in the chat. And then all of a sudden I put a tweet out. I lost 15 subscribers. I lost 20 subscribers. You guys have the right. You guys have the right to unsubscribe from my channel, from the homies channel, or anybody else's channel. 100%. I can't force you guys to stay subscribed to my channel. How can I? And then I'm trying to make a point on Twitter. Well, I'm trying to keep it real. And if you don't like the truth, unsubscribe. Listen, when he said that shit, you guys on Twitter, you Xbox podcasters, you felt some kind of way. You felt some kind of way. Because you lost 15 to 20 subscribers. If the homies in the chat, the people that rock out with you from day one, are not happy, they can unsubscribe from the channel. The homie Dirt's whitest son talks about this. I lost 20 subs and I don't even have a channel. Talk that shit, player. But that's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to pull up a tweet because I know what's going to happen with Redfall. I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to agree with you guys. 100% agree with you guys on that, and I'll get to that. Now, I want to talk about the doom and gloom on that, and talk about what's going on with the Xbox podcasters. Now, I want to prove a point. I said this to my homie Dirt as well, and the WBG crew. I go, when it comes to Twitter, I'm talking about the ponies right now. My homie Dirk Riggity's in the chat. What's going on, player? I said this to Dirt. Dirt will back me up on this. I go, yo, Dirt. When this Redfall news came out, fair play, I'll talk about it on the podcast if it's WBG or TTS. I said this. I go, Dirt. I will never ever, I'm talking about the ponies now. I will never ever give these motherfucking ponies a chance a chance to say Sean786, he's a real Xbox guy. He's keeping it real. I will never ever give this guy a chance to say that. Look at that, Sean786. He's one of them bots. He's keeping it real and that. Then they like it. Then they retweet it. Then they leave a big comment as well. See, look at that. Look at you Xbox fans. You should be more like Sean786. My voice, I can't have any water, so my voice is going to be cutting out here and there until I break my fast. I would never ever give them a chance. Eternal should die. What's going on, my G? Really, he did call you stupid. Now, guys, I would never ever give this guy a chance to like my tweet, retweet my tweet, quote tweet it, or leave a comment and pass it on to the ponies, and they be laughing behind the scenes. These guys have been laughing behind the scenes. Look at this shit. Bot on bot crime. These bots are fighting each other. Let's like it. Let's stir some pots and that. Now I'm gonna prove a point to you. If I ever talk negative about, like, if you do a negative video, I'll talk about that drone, TJ. Woo, what's going on, my guy? We got the homie drone TJ with the 5. He goes, hey Sean, what's your take on the Supreme Court destroying FTC yesterday? Drone TJ, I'm gonna keep it short because I want to talk about it on TTS, my play. Listen, the FTC, when the Supreme Court, the government, I don't know what you guys call them, the Congress and these guys, but the government, when they were talking about Sony, the high-end market at 68%, and then Lena Khan responded back to saying, we like to look at the facts, we like to observe all the, look at the cases, what's going on with all of these guys, we take all of the information, we like to look at the facts. When she said that she got destroyed, the fact is, Sony is a dominant market, 68% global worldwide market when it comes to the high-end market. When it comes to an American company, this is America I'm talking about. Why are you blocking something when it can benefit the American company? But you can see Sony is 68% global marketing. That's some funny shit, bro. And I absolutely loved it because she got bodied with that. If you're talking about facts, the facts is Sony is a dominant force, 68% when it comes to the high-end market. That's the facts. Why are you protecting this company when you should be looking after your own companies in America? That's the way I see it. But shout out to you, Drone TJ. I will definitely talk about it with the homie Dirk Riggity on TTS tomorrow at 1 p.m. We got Game of Paradise 75. Are you in Dirt's house? That's the same background. Yeah, me and Dirt we share the same room on that play. And the only with Lena Khan, I'll say the last thing. The only thing she could say is about, we'll take all of the information and we'll talk about the facts. That's all she could say. Nothing else. Sorry, excuse me. And that she was deflecting on that shit. But again, I will definitely talk about that. I want to talk about that with the homie Dirk Grigsby. That's what it is. I really want to talk about that with TTS and talk about when it comes to Rocky with the chat. You guys will talk about it as well. Reggie Lee, what's going on, my G? Now, getting back to this, what I was talking about. If I put a negative video out there talking shit about Xbox on Twitter for 7 days straight, what's gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? For example, I'm gonna pull this up. What's going on, Chill Carlos, Josh Moore? What's going on, my G? Cooper, what's good? What do you think is gonna happen? I'm gonna give you a prime example, and this is what I said to the homie Dirk Riggity. Now, Kids Move, I don't have a problem with Kids Move. Kids Move is I'm cool with him and that. He put this out there. He put this tweet out there. Because people don't care to hear about video games. But when I talk exclusively about video games, my views tank. But when I talk that shit about Xbox, when I criticize Xbox, all of a sudden, my view count goes up. Now I'm going to say something, Kids Move. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Now, guys, do you see this? Doom Ruka, what's going on? Cat Skills, what's good, my G? Duke Toga, what does that play? Now, do you see this, guys? Let me zoom in a bit more for you, just in case you can't see it. And I'll stick to these two, yeah. I'll stick to these two, yeah. This is what he's talking about. Now, guys, do you see this here? He said, when I talk about game reviews, talk about gaming, I get average views, I get dog shit views. But when I talk negative about Xbox, for instance, his second video there is got 4.8k, I believe 4.6k, no 4.8k. Has Microsoft failed Xbox Series X and S? Before that, Redfall, the news we were talking about. Redfall is 30 FPS, no 60 FPS performance mode. This is bad. Now, Kids Move, let me tell you something, player. And some of the homies in the chat, and some of these Xbox podcasters, I'm going to say one thing only. No shit! No shit! What did I say just early in the show? These ponies, this is what they do. When you talking mad shit about Xbox, they're gonna come and talk that shit. They're gonna like your video. They're gonna share your video. Look at this shit. Look at this pony and that. Look at this pony bot. Talking that shit. Talking that shit about Xbox. Let's laugh at this dude. Let's laugh at him and that. Let's like his video. Let's retweet it. Let's get them views up on that. He's hating on Xbox. No shit. You're gonna get them views and likes. Are you surprised? My homies and homegirls in the chat. Are you surprised? Does this surprise you one bit? We got Dank 40. What's going on, player man? We got Catskill. We got Top Notch as well. We got a homie Adidas 020. What's going on, homie? Shout out to you for becoming a TTS member, man. Respect to Adidas 020. Bro, he's been talking that shit as well. Keep talking that shit, homie. Respect to you, man. Long live the black mamba with the two. Kid Smooth has yes men's around him. Learn from him. Now, guys, before I go, carry on, Eternal should die member for 4 months. Can you tell what games the Firewall Studio made? Listen, bro, we'll talk about that tomorrow, play. We'll talk about that tomorrow on TTS and that. This is about a doom and gloom. This is a TTM special. I like to do this about 1 hour. Shout out to the 162 people here, first of all. I gotta give it, I know it's early for some of you guys around the world, but this was the perfect time for me, because obviously it's just the perfect time for me. Now, guys, M. Kai, what's going on, my G? Jason Max. Eternal should I will talk about that tomorrow, bro. Toon Man, what's going on, my G? Now, guys, please tell me, be honest with me. I want you guys to be honest, because your input means something to me. And I don't have a problem with Kids Move. But does this surprise you? When an Xbox podcaster is talking that shit about Xbox, he gets big views. He gets a lot of likes, a lot of retweets, a lot of quote tweets as well. Does this surprise you one bit? Be honest with me, guys. I want you guys to comment in the chat. Does this surprise you that he's getting a lot of views on that? Because he's hating on Xbox. And what he is, he's supposed to be an Xbox podcaster. Now the homie Mitchy Poo brings up a great point. Sean, ponies love giving influencers and media positive reinforcements to keep shitting on Xbox. I couldn't have said it better. Said it better, player. Two man goes. It doesn't surprise me at all. Novaverse, clout. Guys, Marlon is a known pony, yeah. Ponies everywhere. 100%, I'm not surprised. The homegirl talking about this as well. Ponies live off the negative news in order to feel better about their own brand. Of course they are happy to see Kids Move destroy Xbox. Of course they are. It feeds into the narratives. The Ray Ray with the two, the homie Ray Ray, my sniper. Make sure you snipe these dudes and that. He has an Xbox podcast with nothing but ponies on it. Facts. Those are facts. I've said, bro, listen to me. Ask the homie Dirt Gritty. I was in the Xbox Live party chat playing Halo with him. What if Dirt's still listening? If he's in the chat, what did I say to was it Kids Move? I'm going you should name your podcast Planet PlayStation. I said that to him in front of his face. And I like Kids Move on that. I like the dude. Honestly, I do like him. I don't have a problem with him. I go, you should name your podcast Planet PlayStation. I said that shit to him. Ask Dirk Rickety, I'm not lying. In front of his face. Well, over the microphone, you know what I mean. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. Duke Togo, I said that to him. You did. Did I say that to him, player? You were there. You witnessed it. No, I said that was over the Xbox Live party chat. But do you know what? I don't know if he was streaming live. We were playing Halo on that. The agreed he would back me up on that. I'm not chatting shit. I'm not chatting shit. Let me get back to this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Now, some of you guys may be joining. Shout out to the 170 plus. There you go. The homie Dirt Gritty confirming that I'm not talking that shit. I'm not bullshitting you guys. Yep, I did say that to him. I said that to him. Now, some of you guys, 170 plus, shout out to your homies. Hit that like button, guys. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button as well if you're enjoying the content, player. Now, Kids Move put this tweet out, then I'm going to move on to another thing. He did, I know that, Chill Carlos. People don't care to hear about video games. When I talk exclusively about video games, my view tanks. But when I criticize Xbox, my view count goes up. No shit. No shit. Honestly, Kids Move, no shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Adidas Zero with a 5. Kids Move is an undercover pony. You know what? You might be right, Adidas Zero. You may be right, player. Honestly, you might be 100% right. You might be an undercover pony. Or maybe he rocks out with too many ponies. And when you're rocking out with too many ponies, they fuck with your mind. They fuck you up on that. That's what happens. That's what happens, guys. I'm being serious. When you're rocking out with ponies, you're trying to be cool and that. I've been on podcasts with ponies and that, trying to be cool and that. Dirt's been on podcasts with ponies, getting my ass whooped. When Dirt talks about getting his ass whooped, I've been there too as well. Then I realized, I woke up. The Matrix. Eternal should die with a 5. I give Dirt new blackout move towards Sony. He made Sony buy some shit studio. Hey, Dirt, keep doing what you're doing. Spread your darkness to ponies, player. Spread them out on that. Let them keep buying them dog shit, fireworks, wherever you want to call that dog shit studio and that. Shout out to you, homie. This is bad juju. What's going on? Now you gotta understand, the homie called Weeb as well. Problem with ponies is their arguments are disingenuous. 100%. 100%, my bro. Call Weeb. 100%. And you obviously refuse to debate them because it's bullshit. Yeah, he's not a pony, Dirt, but listen, the influence is real. You might as well be that shit. Might as well. 100%. Doom Reaper, what's going on? He goes, Sean, gotta name one of these. Yeah, 100%. I'll name them. Now, I gotta give the shout out to the homies, guys. I'm good. Always caller, I'm good, man. I'm good. Demon Flow Gaming. It's the shit token they're getting tired of. For example, Wolf, what's going on? And a lot of people unsubscribe. And listen, guys, you have the right to unsubscribe. Don't let this guy bully you into like putting out a tweet. Or why are you unsubscribing for me? Unsubscribing from my channel for? If you want to unsubscribe from someone's channel, my channel, but you have the right to. I'm not holding a gun to your head or something. I'm not gonna get mad. It happens. This is the part of content create. When you're creating content, that's the whole point of it. You win and you lose some. You win some and you lose some. Now, I'm gonna share this tweet from the homie Shane G. The homie, if you're in the chat, my homie, shout out to you, homie. He had this tweet to say, Xbox zoom in. He goes, grown men, still crying all night, keeping it real, talking about it for 7 motherfucking days straight. 7 days straight over one game. Over one game that they were never going to fucking buy, not having a performance mode at launch. This is what the problem is. This is what the issue is. And if these other guys can't take that in, process that, then we got a problem. If we're talking about this shit for 7 days straight, bashing the Xbox first of all, then ends up becoming doom and gloom, which I'll get to a point at the end as well. Bro, Shane G, I'm with you, player. I'm with you with that. I feel you on that, and I'm sure the homies in the chat will feel you on that. Talking about this shit for 7 days straight is out of pocket for my Xbox podcasters. When it comes to ponies, fair plays. That's the shit talking I'm talking about. Let me get this before this disappears, man. Chill Carlos, remember for 11 months, do you know what? Chill Carlos? He goes, RDX has 2 Steam fanboys and 1 pony as a panel member. I stopped listening to that trash podcast as soon as Tim Dog left. Oh shit. Oh shit. Listen, I don't have a problem with RDX. Dealer is the homie. Dealer is the homie in that, straight up. But I understand where some of you guys are coming from. What happened? You guys, I've seen some of the tweets where they were talking that shit for like, what, 1 hour straight? 1 hour, 10 minutes straight about Redfall? I understand where you're coming from, guys. I understand some of you guys are upset. Some of you guys were talking that shit. Some of you guys said straight up, said what you want to say, like Chill Carlos said it. Listen, I unsubscribed from your channel. I'm not happy with it. You got 2 Steam guys, you got 1 pony, blah, blah, blah. I'm not happy with that. And you have that's your right. You can unsubscribe from the channel, don't watch our channel. And there's other channels out there you can watch. There are other channels out there you can watch. 100%. Dealer's a good guy. I got on with Dealer. Nothing wrong with Dealer. Chill Carlos said it. And Chill Carlos, when he put out that tweet, it wasn't about Dealer, but this is his podcast. He goes, Dealer's the only Xbox fan on that podcast. And that is a problem when your podcast is about you name your podcast after Xbox. There's a problem. There is a problem with that. Imagine me TTS Xbox podcast and I got fucking ponies, I got PC dudes on there. And no disrespect to my homie Zodiac and that. And like kind of DA45, whoever plays on PC as well, on top of that, Xbox as well. But when they're going after Xbox hardcore, taking the piss, and it's a dedicated Xbox podcast, that's when it's a problem. And I see that. And I 100% agree with you guys. 100% agree with you guys. What's going on, Kraken Den's podcast, aka Joey and that? It's a TTMS special. Come on, Joey, you know this. TTMS special. This is a comedy special, a stand-up special, talking that shit. Let me get a super chat before I continue. Raw Rebel with a 5. Reforged Gaming. Reforged Gaming is a pony bot. A pony bootlicker. Acting like he used to like Xbox. Yeah. Reforged Gaming. Fuck you, Reforged Gaming. Piece of shit. You're going to get this work tomorrow as well. Rain G4. They won't with the 5. Sorry about that. With the 5. Shout out to you, homie. They they won't even make love to their women 7 days straight. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Panic boss. Panic is boss. The more they whine, it loses value. Value. TTS, bro. 100%. And we got Demon Flow with the $1 now. Shout out to you, homie. My Demon Flow gaming. Shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you, man. This shit is crazy, bro. Now, Eternal should die. Member for 5 months. Dr. Neforio, Jim Ryan, Minions just created a new fart game. It's called Firewall Studios. What a fucking joke, bro. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. That'll be a TTS with the homie and that. Yo, this shit's crazy, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Now I'm gonna continue talking that shit. And you know, this is a TTMS special. And the reason why I did like a TTM special, I wanted to be like a bit of a comedy special, a stand-up special. Like we talk that shit for like 1 hour straight, having a lot of fun, talking that shit about people. And I love it, bro. And look, 186 people here. 186 people. Respect to you guys, man. Honestly, I appreciate every one of you guys for dropping by, man. And you know, if you're enjoying the content, if this is your first time, hit that like button and let's keep talking that shit, guys. Let's talk that shit. MK goes D batches plays graphics. Talk that shit. I love it, bro. I love it. Now I wanna show you something, guys. Now this year, the homie Dirk Greedy sent this in. And he's got something, I'm going to leave that to him later. I want you guys to look at this. Now my brother's on the chat. Sister's in the chat. This is Joy's homeboy in that. Now guys, listen. Xbox University. That's his name, but he's changed his name. Xbox University. I'm sure some of you guys know who he is. I'm sure some of you guys know who he is on Twitter. Supposed to be an Xbox guy. He went on an Xbox bashing rant for 7 motherfucking days straight. 7 days straight. Yeah, 9 lives. That's what I'm bringing up now. He went on an Xbox bashing for 7 days straight. You know, I said something to the homies, WBG homies and that. I said, dirt. When it comes to the spaces, I don't like that shit. I do not want to see any of my homies in spaces. Joey will back me up on that. Joey, what did I say to you guys? I do not want to see any of you dudes on spaces. I do not trust these new motherfuckers, these new Xbox guys coming in and hosting these spaces. Honestly, that's what I said to Dirt and Joey and Dev, R&B and these guys. Even Sue as well at the time. I do not like it. These guys are new. They're trying to get clout on these spaces. I do not want to see any of you guys joining these spaces. I go, fuck these spaces. Now, Xbox University. I'll be honest, he's been on WBG. He guested WBG once. I didn't like him. I didn't want him on. Joey has a problem with him as well. But I didn't like him anyway from the start. But obviously, now we know what's happening. This dude here, hosting a space, kicking out Xbox. But before this, he was hosting another space. He kicked out Xbox guys because he did not like his opinion. He did not like his opinion. Now, before I continue with this, let me get the super chat from Chill Carlos, the homie in there. Reforged Gaming changed his name after sexual harassment charges sexual harassment charges made him lose all of his followers and got him kicked off Twitch. Well, the interesting thing is, we know what his ponies are like. Ponies are sending dick pics. Ponies are recording themselves when someone's getting an operation. Ponies are making fun of the Ukraine and Russia war over game development. Ponies are making what's the other one? I forgot. There was quite a few ponies making fun of COVID when people are losing their loved ones. When me and Joey were in intensive care, Joey died for a minute. I was in intensive care for 1 week over COVID, making joke over COVID. Bro, these ponies are wildin'. And the ponies I'm talking about, guys, these are ponies that do podcasting. I'm not talking about a pony that's joined Twitter, just got like 2 followers. These are ponies that do podcasting that said this shit. They said this shit. And continue to say this shit. So fuck them guys. Salty Gaming said that shit. That was a bad joke, bro. People were losing their loved ones. Loved ones losing, and you make that joke, bro? Really? Come on, man. Come on. Scumbag. Straight up. Now, Xbox Universe, I think someone sent me, let me just see if someone sent me something. 1 second. Oh, yeah, don't worry about that player. Now, guys, Xbox University, I think he has a lot of followers, I believe. I'll probably be following, I might be following this dude as well. Yeah, Joey. Me and Joey were like, listen, my oxygen level went down to 81%. Joey almost died from it, bro. I was 2-3 days, I would have been ended up into like a coma or some shit. A couple of days more, I would have ended up where Joey was, probably a coma. Real shit. Real shit. And motherfuckers out here making fun. Podcasters. I'm talking about podcasters. Joey ended up in a coma. Another few more days, I would have been where Joey was. Another few more days. Real shit. Now, Xbox University. I never liked his approach on. I just never liked the dude. It's one of them. Not like personally, just never liked his take on that. But he's supposed to be an Xbox guy. Now all of a sudden he's changed his name to like Uni Sensei. He's no longer Xbox University. His name is Xbox. Uni Sensei now. Now this guy was holding. Yeah, I remember that doctor. I remember that Long Live the Black Mamba. I remember that shit. Xbox Uni. Let me rephrase that now. Uni Sensei. That's the name he's going by right now. This guy was an Xbox dude. People follow him for Xbox news. But now his name is Xbox Uni. Well, I keep saying Xbox Uni. Uni Sensei. He's holding the space. He's holding the space. Look at this shit. Look who is the co-host. You got J-Dub as a co-host. You got this Eagle guy co-host and Soldier something co-host. Look at this shit. Yeah, Michipu, yeah, Uni Jules Sensei, whatever the fuck his name is, yeah, Uni Sensei Gay, whatever the fuck you want to call him that shit. We got another crap gamer. G Stealth with the 5. What's going on, my G? Don't worry, Sean, you still have your real homies. West side. Talk that shit, my G. Talk that shit. Shout out to G Stealth. Eagle fans a bot. Who gives a fuck? If you're in that space, I don't give a shit. It is what it is. A co-host? A co-host? Dank Fountain, what's going on, man? Jean-Marc Louise, what is up, player? What is up? It's a flip-flopper fest. A flip-flopper fest. Now, the homie Crazy Horse, I'm glad you sent this super chat, player. I'm glad you said this, player. John Bishop, what is up, player? Fons Hodgins. Now, shout out to Crazy Horse with the 5. Look at this shit. When JW is your co-host, you know it's a fucking problem. Crazy horse, you talking that shit. That's some real shit, crazy horse. That's some real shit. Now the guy I was talking about who kicked out Sensei, Unisex, we call him that. When Double O Mello, the homie from State of Gaming, were trying to put giving his opinion, what did the Unisex do? Kicked him the fuck out of that space instantly. Double O Mello, am I making that shit up? Double O Mello, put it in the chat. Am I making that shit up? When you were giving your opinion, what did the guy do to you? He didn't want to hear that shit. He kicked your punk ass out of there. Yes or no, play? Let the good people know in the chat. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? I'm glad, honestly, guys. There. When I'm talking about something, guys, I'm not making shit up. Everything I bring is facts. Fuck the opinion, it's facts. Not even opinions. These are facts. This is what happened. This is what went down. I'm not lying. Josh Moore, yeah, bro. Yeah. Josh Moore. This is what happened before I get this member chat from Long. Let me get it first. Long live the Black Mamba. Member for 2 months. Clout is a hell of a drug. They sell for it. They sell for the dollars. I want to talk about a dollar thing as well. Double O Mello goes, he kicked me out and called me a bitch. A straight up bitch. Now, guys, listen to me. Imagine this shit. Imagine this shit. This guy came into the community about what? 18 months ago, maybe 2 years ago, maybe. Talking that shit. Repping Xbox. Now, all of a sudden, I'm going to talk about this because this is what got said. This is what's being said as well. This is shots at me. Guys like Dirk Gritty, guys like Joey Kraken, Dragon's Den podcast, and other podcasts out there. I'm going to talk about, guys, remember this. It's all to improve their channel. I want to talk about this. This dude here, but talking that shit, repping Xbox all day, every day. Honestly, people were liking him. People were following him. Now look at this shit right here, right now. This dude, he's a flip-flopper. A straight-up flip-flopper. He talks about keeping it real. It's not about keep it real, but when you're on a fucking 7-day bashing streak, the ponies do that shit. The ponies do that shit. Let alone the Xbox guys are doing it. You feel some kind of way because these guys look, they follow you, they like your take, they like your gaming take. But all of a sudden, you're doing the same shit what the ponies do. Are you surprised these guys gonna unfollow you? Not gonna like your shit anymore? If I was on a 7-day bashing streak, talking that shit about Xbox doom and gloom, talking about fire Phil Spencer, fire Aaron Greenberg, Game Pass is dog shit, Game Pass fodder, you guys will do the same shit. And I'm gonna make like a big deal about it. It's understandable. You guys will leave the channel. You guys will unfollow me on Twitter. That's the whole point. But when you have a co-host, a pony co-host, that's saying some shit, ain't it? That is saying some shit. Seriously. Let me start sharing my screen. My throat's getting dry, man. Can't even have water yet. But guys, listen. I want to say something about what you said. But Black Mamba with a 2. We need to start calling these fakes sellouts. 100%. And I will call him. And the homie Derek Riggity's got something as well today. He will call someone out today. I'm going to leave that to him. I'm leaving that to him today. Big Papi Mufanga with this. I love this analogy. Now, guys, listen to me. I want to talk about the channel thing. Now, I know when some of you guys were talking that shit on Twitter, calling these guys Xbox podcasters out, they were saying that, look, that's our opinion, that's our honesty. We want to keep it real, and if we're not like these other Xbox podcasters, we're not like these other guys that are gonna lie to you because for the dollars, for the subscribers, for the view and that. Now, when they said that, that pissed me off. That absolutely pissed me off when they said that. Now, I've been podcasting since 2018. Not my own podcast. Not my own podcast. The homie Kraken's Den podcast. Let's cut the fat. Only real ones are WBG, remains WBG, TTS, and KDB. WBG, TTS, and KDP podcast. That's what exists. Justin March goes, get some water and TTS, bro. I need to wait another 10, probably like 12, 13 minutes before I break my fast, bro. So I can't have any water yet, player. Listen, when they said that about other Xbox podcasters are trying to keep the views, trying to keep the dollars and that pissed me off on that. That really pissed me off on that. Before I continue, I don't want to miss it. Top notch member for 2 months. Pony bots fakers than Sean's brother Sammy Sosa. Oh, come on, bro. You calling me Sammy Sosa with the skin and that? Come on, player. Kendrick Storm, member for 11 months. RDX has turned so toxic. I had to unsubscribe. It's just angry guys hollering and repeating themselves for a few hours. How 30 FPS is the end of the world. Yeah, bro. Long live the Black Mamba with the 5. Why nobody outraged for 7 days about PlayStation not having games this year, or raising prices, or releasing a Elite controller with a dog shit battery? You know why? Long live the Black Mamba. As Xbox guy will keep it real, but when the ponies want to keep it real, they won't keep it real. What happened with that Naughty Dog, that PC port, a 56 rated game? What happened to that shit? What happened to that shit? Did they call it out? Did they? Fox called it out. They blamed the PC. They blamed the PC. We got Dog 50 with a 2. Who are they keeping it real? Who are they keeping it real for? Sony fans? Do you know what? You make a good point there. You make a good point there. We got G Fat Jake there. He goes, Now, when they said that, these other Xbox podcasters, we want to keep it real. These other Xbox podcasters just want to keep the views, the dollars, and that. Now, listen, when I said I was podcasting since 2018, came into this community in 2016. If I wanted to listen, them 2017 and 2018 days for Xbox was not the best of years. They were tough years in that. When 2018 came, or was it 2017? I forgot. When them games dropped, when you got Sea of Thieves, Crackdown, State of Decay, State of Decay, hitting 60 rated Metacritic, and these guys saying, I like to keep it real, or these guys are keeping it for the views, or trying to keep it good with the Xbox guys, bro. If there was a time to flip, I would have flipped with the rest of them flip floppers back then in 2017, 2018, and 2019. I would have done it back then. That's when I would have done it. When games like Sea of Thieves were getting a 60 rated game, a 60 rated score, State of Decay getting a 60 rated score, Crackdown 3 getting a 60 rated score, I would have flipped back then with the rest of the flip floppers. Shit was bad back then. The shit was real back then. I was fighting the good fight, talking that shit back then. Real talk, I would have done it back then. And you telling me these guys want to keep the views and dollars and subscribers right now? Are you fucking stupid? Absolutely fucking stupid. You seen the moves that Xbox is making right now? Do you see the moves they're making right now? You stupid motherfuckers. When they acquired 5 studios in 2018, 7 studios in 2018, that was the change. And you had people. I knew Xbox was gonna be better. They were trying to be better. Yeah, bro. I don't know how high life. We'll get to that, Oracle fan. Bro, when these dudes, when Xbox were buying studios in 2018, you got dudes flipping in 2019. Flipping in 2019, guys. Really? And then when the ZeniMax deal happened, 7.5 billion. 8 motherfucking studios. Then the ABK is happening right now. You really think it's doom and gloom for Xbox? You really think it's doom and gloom for Xbox when these motherfuckers are spending $80 motherfucking billion on games, on gaming for the Xbox division and more? And you have the nerves, you have the balls to say it's doom and gloom, and you have the nerves and the balls to say that us guys are just keeping it because of the view counts or some shit? Really? You full of shit. You guys are full of shit. I would have done it back in 2018. I would have done that shit back in 2018 if I wanted to flip. Them were tough years. 2017, 2018, they were tough years. Xbox was rebuilding. I seen that shit. The homie Grady, the WBG members were seeing that shit. You guys in the chat were seeing that shit. And you guys have the balls to say that right now? Motherfuckers are acting like Microsoft is not investing into gaming. Have we had a few missteps? Of course we had a few missteps. Of course we had. And what do we do? We criticize them. But I didn't go on a fucking 7-day bashing streak. A 7-day bashing streak talking about Redfall 30 FPS and it's doom and gloom? Really doom and fucking gloom? You motherfuckers, you got Sony buying a dog shit studio? What studio is that? What have they made? Firewall? What the fuck is Firewall? We got Phil Spencer and his motherfucking team out there sorting the dollar, opening the motherfucking checkbook, buying $80 billion publishers. And he's saying, us guys not keeping it real? These guys don't want to lose followers? Are you fucking stupid? Really? Absolutely stupid? Let me get it super because I'm getting a bit lightheaded. Stay strong with Dragon's Blade with the 5. Stay strong, Sean. Fasting and beating down turncoats. Talk that shit. I'm getting a bit lightheaded now. Not longer, but another 7-8 minutes. No. Zinc, listen. Forza Motorsport, yeah? Fair plays in that. I understand. 4K 60. I understand that play. I'm talking about when the 2018, when them games were dropping, if there was a time to turn, if I was a fake Xbox guys, them were the times to do it. But when you see the investment, when you see the big investment in 2018, and then you had some of these guys that Mooch, fuck them, I'm calling them out. Mooch and crap and that. One of the biggest Xbox podcasters back then. When they were doing that shit, bro, they were top tier Xbox fans. I loved their content back then. But when Xbox were making the moves and that, and these guys decided to flip in 2019, alright, fair plays in that. Now you got dudes flipping right fucking now. Acting like Microsoft is not investing $100 billion into gaming with ZeniMax and Activision. They're flipping right now. That shows that they were full of shit. They were never real Xbox fans. Straight up. Pony bots. That's what they were. Pony bots. Really. Just think about this, guys. They're spending... the ABK deal is going right now. $78 billion. $78 billion. Sony's out there buying some dog shit studio with like $2. Bro, what is that studio? $2? That ain't shit. That ain't shit. They're spending $78 billion and you guys have the nerve saying doom and gloom, and you guys have the nerves and the balls to flip right now saying Xbox is dog shit. Do you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad this ABK deal. I'm glad Redfall, this tweet about Redfall is exposing you punk asses. I'm glad you flipping over right now. The real ones are in the chat here right now. That's the real ones are here right now, and you guys in the fucking chat. You guys are the real ones in that. When Xbox is going through the tough times, you stuck by them. And now these dudes are flipping right now. I'm glad. Fuck these dudes. Honestly, fuck these dudes and that. This is the best time. This is the best time. Listen, guys, if Xbox wasn't spending $78 billion in that, and they were still struggling with the games flow, I would say, do you know what? Okay, they're flipping. Fair play. Fuck them on that. But these guys are flipping, knowing well that Xbox is spending $78 billion. And on top of that, Phil Spencer, Salty and Della has come out and said after the ABK deal, we're going to be buying more publishers, more studios. They said that shit. I'm not making this shit up. They said that shit. Louis and Nemez, I'm doing okay. I'm getting a bit lightheaded. But another 7 minutes or so, I can break my fast. I can have some water. They said that shit. Be about them, what's up? Shane G's in the chat as well. They said this shit. And I'm glad. Do you know, I'm fucking happy. I'm happy these guys are exposing themselves. They were never real Xbox fans. I'm glad them motherfuckers were. Look, them guys were doing it for the views, doing it for the followers, maybe doing it for the dollars. They were doing that shit. But the real ones will stay real all the way to the end. They will criticize Xbox, and that's it. We carry on. We'll keep it Xbox all day, every day. There's no coming back from that shit. Facts, bro. There's no coming back once you flip. Keep your punk ass over there. Long live the Black Mamba with the 5. If we flip now, or even in 2018 or in 2020, you were never real. Shout out to the real ones in this chat. And WBG, TTS, and KDP. Fuck these ponies, they sell out. Fuck these pony bots, they sell out. Facts, bro. Facts. Woo! Carl, we member for 1 month. Peter Moore said he never imagined Microsoft would ever make this level investment in Xbox. If they have done it from the start, PS would have been dead. Bro, PlayStation would have been dead for fun. It's a shame, but listen, who was the man? Who was the man? Shout out to you, Tool Man. Who was the man to make this investment? Peter Moore was dope. Donny D, they keep talking about Donny D. Keep Donny D punk ass out of here. That bitch ducked and dived. He disappeared like a bitch. He disappeared. Keep his punk ass out of here. Keep his punk ass out of here. Out of all the executives, all the heads of Xbox, who did it? Who's buying these motherfucking studios left, right, center? Who's buying publishers? Who made it happen? Phil Spencer. And these dudes have the balls to talk about fire Phil Spencer? These dudes have the nerves to say fire Phil Spencer. Really? Really? Fire Phil Spencer? When this dude is out here buying publishers, buying studios, spending $80 billion. $80 billion. And you dudes are still saying Xbox is done and dusted. Xbox is doom and gloom. It's over for Xbox. Phil Spencer has not done nothing for the brand. You're really saying that right now. You dudes, I'm glad you're getting exposed. I'm glad the homies in the chat are finding out who the real ones are. I'm glad. Honestly, it makes me happy that these motherfuckers are getting exposed. It makes me happy that I know. And some of these fucking dudes have been on WBG as guests. There goes, oh shit, I gotta be careful who I invite these nowadays. They said that shit. There goes, you know what, I gotta be careful who I invite. I got a tweet, but I'm gonna let Dirt do that shit. Dirt wants to expose his punk ass on the Dogman podcast today. I'll leave that to him tonight. Dirt was like, oh shit, I gotta be careful who I'm gonna invite nowadays. We can't trust these motherfuckers and that anymore. I always talk about this. Criticism, guys. Honestly, guys, listen to me. Criticism is okay. Criticize your favorite. Does Xbox need criticism? 100%. They got criticism. What happened? Phil Spencer stopped buying studios, buying publishers, making investment into gaming, And what's happened right now? What is happening right now? This is what we're seeing. The games are taking a bit more time, but don't tell me that there's no games for Xbox right now. The amount of games that's been announced, the amount of games that's been announced already is insane. And you're saying it's doom and gloom. Fair plays, we had a bit of a slow start for the Xbox for the first 2 years, a slow start. But let me tell you something. When the rest of the generation is going to be a crazy ending, a crazy middle and a crazy ending. Oh shit, Doom Reaper. Oh shit. Let me get the supers and that. Ready with the 5. But Sean, they said we are not the real fan because we're not shitting on Xbox. Cough cough. Fonz on D bitch made. Oh shit, talk that shit. Agent Slugger with a 10. Pony bots, keep it real TTS. Shout out to you, homie, and that. And we got Dirt Griggity with a 5. TTS, Sean. It makes no sense for people to feel doom and gloom about at this point. Shout out to the real Xbox dude in this community. I hate them. Dirt. Shout out to you, homie, and that. The Dirt Griggity with his Dogman podcast today is going to be a big one for Dirt Griggity today. For today, bro. 108 with a 2. Lena Khan got smoked yesterday that week. Bitch. We'll talk about that tomorrow on TTS with Dirt Griggity. And that's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. I can't wait for that. How is it possible, guys? How is it possible that these guys actually believe that it's doom and gloom over Redfall? Over Redfall being 30 FPS. It's disappointing. Of course it is. But if the developer is happy with the game coming out, now this is what I want to talk about. The developer, listen, all we know right now, I know this is what's going to happen. Trust me, this is what's going to happen. All we know right now, we got 200 people here. Hit that like button. All we know right now, we know the game is 4K 60 and 1440p 30s right now. If the game comes out buggy, broken, running at 20 FPS, do you know what's going to happen? These flip-floppers and these Xbox, these other pony bots are going to say, see, this is why we wanted it delayed and that. This is why we were trying to keep it real. This is why we wanted to try to tell you guys. But I'm going to say this. I know for a fact that everybody in this chat right now, every one of you guys in the chat right now, if you guys knew that Redfall is coming out buggy, say for example, Redfall put a tweet out there, right guys, the game is coming out 4K 30, but guess what? It's gonna have bugs. It's gonna dip into the 20s and that. The game will be broken a bit. The online co-op is gonna be broken a bit. I know for a fact, if we knew that information from day one, every one of you guys would say, listen, Redfall, Arcane Studio, delay that shit. We don't want a broken game. But I know us guys will get the blame for it. They can say, see, this is what we wanted, but end of the day, we do not know if this game is broken, buggy, or dipping into the 20 or 15 frames. We don't know that shit. And I know if we know that information right now, we will say delay that shit if the game is broken, buggy, running in 15 frames, 20 frames. I will say that shit, delay that shit completely if it's running like that. But all we know is We just know the game is running 4K 30 and 1440p 30. That's all we know. Straight up. That's all we know. Crazy, bro. This shit's crazy, bro, man. Man, I think I got one more minute. I think it's one more minute I can break my fast. Woo! Woo! Shout out to the homies, man. Honestly, man. Respect to you guys, man, for supporting us, man. If it's WBG, TTS, and KDP as well. Shout out to you guys, man. Honestly, man. Shout out to you guys. Tip Diamond with the 550 Canadian. What up, Sean? Smack that like button. TTS player. Woo! 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 Pony tears. Pony tears. Is it open? Yeah. Woo! Let me have some water, guys. Thank you, DA45. I can break my fast now. I forgot to pray. Oof, that was... Yo, the pony tears taste awesome, bro. They taste awesome. Shout out to you guys, man. MK is water, bro. Woo! Yeah, baby. Let's go. Call me with a 5 because Pokemon has been dipping well below 30 on the Switch since launch. Nobody complained weeks on well, nobody complained weeks on end about it. The game still hasn't been patched. The game is broken, player. The game is broken. Woo! Woo! Eid Mubarak to you guys as well. Whoever's celebrating tomorrow, Eid Mubarak to you guys, man. Celebration, man, guys. I got one more day, man. Have I missed the super chat? Is it just me? 1 second. Woo! Guys, honestly, shout out to you homies in the chat, man. What a great stream on that, man. What a great stream. Let me get a second bottle of water. Oof. Now, guys, tomorrow we're going to have a lot of fun on TTS with the homie Dirk Riggity. Because tomorrow, you know what's going to happen? Tomorrow, TTS is sponsored by who?
Because anybody can get it.
That's right.
Because anybody can get it.
And do you know why?
I don't give a fuck.
That's why. Because we don't give a fuck. So every one of you motherfucking ponies and ponies bots.
Shut the fuck up!
I don't want to hear that shit anymore. Do you know why?
Don't nobody give a fuck.
That's why, you motherfuckers and that. We don't play that shit over here. We don't play that shit over here. We're going to be talking that shit all day, every day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you had a lot of fun. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to enjoy some food. And tomorrow, we will be talking that shit on TTS tomorrow as well, guys. And I can't wait for you guys. Yo, Dragon's Blade 79 with a 2. Goes, Sean breaks his fast and becomes Ric Flair. Yo, shout out to you, man. Kendrick Star with a 10. Just showing support. Stay talking that shit, bro. Yo, guys, honestly, Jagaya J, why so serious? Yo, I feel a bit lightheaded. Honestly, I feel a bit lightheaded. Yo, it's going to be a lot of fun in that. And that's for the Italian kid. Where's the Italian kid? Where is he? Where is the Italian kid?
You motherfucker.
Yo, man, we had over 200 people in here.
Let's go!
Honestly, guys, respect. I appreciate every one of you guys in the chat. Honestly, I appreciate your input as well for the show. I can't wait for you guys to do rocking with the chat tomorrow because I want to hear what you guys want to say. Because I know a lot of you guys got something to say on you. you got something on your chest and you want to say it. You want to let it out. And I can't wait for that. Yeah, Mark 2068, bro. I decided to do it. Boom. You know, when TTMS, I just do it out of the blue. When I feel like it, I'll go for it. We got the homie Dirk Riggity doing a TTMS at 6 p.m., I believe. Eastern time. Wolf, shout out to you, bro, man. Great show. Toolman, Payne as well. Fountain 554, man. Shout out to you homies in the chat, man. Chill Carlos, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. Enjoy the show. Make sure you look after yourself and be ready for Dogman podcast tonight. We're going to be talking that shit tomorrow. Honestly, TTS tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Tomorrow is going to be 5. Oh, shit. Jim Ryan PP wants that. Oh, shit. You asked for it? Let's give it, bro. 1 second. Where is it?
And we held him down, and we just wailed on his legs.
You darkness, you black midnight evil mother, black magic darkness, you wrong darkness, you delirious mother. You were cold as ice.
But still, Rick James, even after taking a beating like that,
Yo.
Fuck your couch. MCAT goes, I need to put funds up there. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, honestly, guys, man, I appreciate every one of you guys, man. Honestly, appreciate every one of you guys. Great show, man. Woo! Have some good food, man. Have some good food and that. You guys be safe, man. Enjoy yourself and that, and keep talking that shit. You know why? Because we love it. And real Xbox guys out there, I love you guys, man. I absolutely love you guys, man. We out. And I'm gonna play this to piss the ponies off, because fuck them, that's why.